Hey everybody, it's Robin Ray Green here, author of Heal Your Child from the Inside Out and your guide to using Chinese medicine at home. And today I wanted to talk about the public health crisis, the coronavirus, and add something to the conversation that I think is missing. As you all know, this has been a devastating virus that has affected millions of people all over the world. And it's very scary, but I think there's a way that we can look at it that will help allay some of those fears and some of the stress surrounding this illness. Now, before I get started, I just want to say that 100% absolutely everyone needs to follow the CDC guidelines or their local guidelines about how they need to be practicing physical distancing from one another so that we can flatten the curve and just get through all this madness. But having said that, there's a few ways that we look at the immune system that are a little bit different in Chinese medicine that might give you some insight and help you feel a little bit better about things. And the first thing I wanted to say is that we have what we call Chinese Medicine Germ Theory. And in Chinese medicine, we think of the immune system as our defensive energy. We call it Wei Qi, W-E-I-Q-I, Wei Qi, or defensive energy that protects us from foreign invaders, whether that's a bacteria, a virus, or anything of that nature. That's what our Wei Qi does. And we want to keep our Wei Qi strong in light of this situation. And there's some really simple ways that we can do it. Many of you are probably already doing these things. Getting enough sleep, staying well hydrated, washing your hands, but also your nutrition is really important. So avoiding foods like processed foods, fast foods, and sugary foods. And then there are also acupressure points that you can use, and there are herbs that you can take that can also bolster your Wei Qi. I'm going to create another video on that, but before we get into that, I wanted to talk first about Chinese medicine germ theory. And the way that I think about it is using a metaphor of a robber and a house. And they're the foreign invader trying to get into your house and get past your defenses. Your house is your body, and your defenses are like your immune system. So under normal circumstances where you've been eating well and sleeping well and staying well hydrated, that means your house is closed up tight, your doors are locked, your windows are locked, maybe you even have a gate in front of your house and a fence around your property so nobody can get in. A robber looks at your house and just moves right along. But then there are times when we're not doing our best, we're not well hydrated, or maybe we're not getting enough sleep, or maybe it's just something super stressful happened, or you got some other trauma or injury, and now your house is not quite as secure. Maybe this means the back door's open, or maybe your gate's smashed down and your front door is just wide open. These are the people who are maybe older, maybe have another health condition that's going on, and it makes them more vulnerable to the coronavirus, or in this metaphor, it makes it super easy for the robber to get inside. We need to make sure that we're doing as much as we can to keep the robber out. Now, with the coronavirus in particular, you could have your alarm set and your gate closed and everything locked up tight, but it's a tricky robber. It's very clever and maybe has some unique tools or training that makes it so that it easily can get into the house. So even if we've protected ourselves the best we can, we still might get sick. And when we think about getting sick, I just want to remind people that just because we're exposed to something doesn't automatically mean we're going to get sick and have symptoms. Now, that doesn't mean we don't take care of ourselves and wash our hands and do all the things we know to do. But it just means that, like, if we were traveling on a plane and there were 100 people and somebody had a virus and was coughing and sneezing, and all 100 people were exposed, it doesn't mean that all 100 would necessarily get sick. So do your best to take care of your Wei Qi. Eat well and sleep well and get outside if you can and get a little exercise, get some sunshine, and do the things you can to support your Wei Qi. And in coming videos, I'm going to talk to you about some acupressure points. I'm going to talk to you about some light therapy techniques that you can use. And we'll talk about some herbs as well that can help you during this time. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found the information in this video helpful. For more tips and to stay in touch, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel or visit my website at robinraygreen.com, where you'll find everything you need to know about using Chinese medicine at home.